So, basically, I don't totally know what we have to talk about.
Okay,
but,
good.
We're pretty much just going to talk about, like, your class and what you're doing and what you're learning and things like that.
Okay.
So, my first question is just kind of generally, what are you learning?
We're learning a lot about different plays and different older novels that have some sort of cultural context, like, or some sort of historical meaning, like they make sense and are important for a culture or for a certain part of history. And so in that, we're just analyzing them and not really looking for, like, grammatical analyzation, but more so just symbolism and what the importance of the script is in the time period and in today.
So did you do novels last semester? Because I've been around for the plays.
Yes, we did novels last semester. We had 3.
What'd you read?
And they were all translated works, because that's IB. And we read Chronicle of the Death Foretold by Garcia Marquez.
Mm.
And then this is the one that I wrote, Woman at Point Zero by a lady that I can't remember her name, which is bad because I wrote my paper about her. And then To Live by another guy that I can't remember his name, a Chinese guy.
I guess you already answered that question. How is this like, or how is it different? Something that you've already learned?
Well, I'm in a theater class. Like, I've been in theater classes all 4 years of high school. So reading the plays is very, very similar to what I do in different parts of that class. Like, you read the plays and you visualize them and you think about, like, how staging and technical elements can have an effect on the meaning and what the audience is understanding, and then just, like, different ways that you can inflect the words that would change the impact of the play. And that's a lot of, like, we had an essay that we had to write the other day just about tech and, like, how that would affect someone's experience. So
okay, cool. What will you do with this knowledge, or what you've learned, or what will it help you do?
I actually want to be an English and theater double major, because
perfect.
I want to be a speech and theater teacher, mm-hmm. or coach, whichever word you prefer. So this is definitely, like, it's helping me look for different meanings and things, and it's obviously, like, it's going to help me in college,
sure.
because these are the kinds of things that I love teaching and I love learning about, and seeing different ways that plays could have meaning and different meanings that novels could have, and different ways that you could analyze them, and then, of course, like, on the theater side, like, different ways that you could stage them and how tech does affect that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you kind of already answered this, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Okay.
Why is it important to know this?
Well, it's important for me to know this because I told you, like, I want to be an English and theater double major. But I think it's important for people who aren't even interested in English or theater to know this, because it helps them almost learn the different ways that they could communicate with others, and it helps them understand, like, if they were to read a novel, that there's usually more than what they see at the surface. And, like, with the novel aspect, and it's fun, and it's important to look at things from other cultures in their historical context, and not just read To Kill a Mockingbird, even though that is important. And then for the plays, like, I think everyone should read and watch, and not be in, because not everyone's plays. But I think it's important for people to understand that it's not just, like, a book that you've put on stage, like, that there are other elements that go into it.
Yeah. So do you think, and you've answered this for yourself, but I guess I'm asking more for other people,
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that there is a place for this outside of school? Do you think it's relevant to the rest of the world?
The play thing, I feel, is more so relevant to people who are interested in theater or in going to see theater. But the novels that we had that were translated works, because I'm thinking of because I obviously am going to keep seeing plays and musicals for the rest of my life, but for other people that aren't interested in it, the first 3 novels that we read were translated, and they were all about different things from different time periods and different languages and cultures. And I think it's important for people to understand that Americans aren't the only people that write books. Like, there are other stories that happen in other parts of the world, and I think that'll help them understand different cultures better. Like, it'll help them understand history better, which obviously like helps them and how they act in the future, and it just makes them more like aware of their social surroundings.
Okay, cool. Okay, what's your name?
Emma.
Emma. Okay, perfect. Thank you.